Rime is an open world adventure platformer that definitely goes under the brand of being greater than the sum of its parts. And while there isn't a lot of depth here, this is a very charming game to play. So the concept is that we play as this mysterious young boy here who finds himself awakened or washed ashore on a mysterious island. His only aid is a curious fox that begins to follow him around as he tries to figure out what's going on and the mysteries that lie within. I also want to say that I have a soft spot for games that let us explore like forgotten or abandoned settlements or places, and that exploration of something that has stood the test of time and will still be there when you are long gone. It's what really attracted me to games like Eco and Shadow the Colossus. And well, Rime does not get that far in terms of complexity. Your movesets include basic platforming, running, jumping, picking things up, as well as kind of like a yell that will trigger events. The game itself takes place mostly open world, but there are linear doors and puzzles that you must solve to unlock more in the environment. The puzzles themselves basically range into kind of a micro puzzle that will open up like a recent door or get through a specific gate, and then the macro puzzle of the general area that will let you move on to the next one. Now, if you're wondering if this game is on the hard side, it is not. You are free to explore at your leisure. There are no enemies, health bars, and even just dying, or I guess quote-unquote dying, will simply put you right back to where you were. So there's no reason to fear exploring and experimenting. What you just saw there with trying to line up the elements to create a new door is kind of the main puzzle design that I've seen so far playing through Rime. And again, the game is not meant to be too challenging. You can find hidden collectibles and such that will probably take a more of an expert platformer to uncover, but again, this is not going to be anywhere near the challenge of stuff like old school Tomb Raider, Prince of Persia, and the like. And with that said, that does take me to a few of the, I guess, nitpicks I have about Rime's experience. But first, I'd like to give a quick thanks to our Patreon supporters. And now a quick shout out to the supporters over on patreon.com/GWBycer. Ultimately, when I think about Rime, I like a lot of the concepts of the game. From the great, very soft aesthetics to this freedom to explore and platform to our heart's content. With that said, I would really love to see someone try and make an elevated version of this design. We've seen developers, like we mentioned earlier, with Eco and Shadow the Colossus, that have this open world platforming, or even something along the lines of Super Mario Odyssey. But we really haven't seen someone try and really elevate it in the same way that we saw someone like a game like Skate did to skateboarding, or really play up like a technical aspect of getting around, like in the recent Spider-Man game by Insomniac, or even the old Spider-Man 2, where the movement and the agility becomes a major part of the gameplay, just as the exploration and the platforming. And with Rime, I don't really see it going that far. The platforming is essentially a means of getting you to and fro the various puzzles and situations, rather than really letting you explore that kind of system. But with that said, I'm enjoying my time with Rime. I think I will finish it, and like I said, the game does a lot right, and I think if you can get this on discount, or you are a big fan of kind of more of a casual platformer adventurer, definitely give this one a check. But with that said, we're going to wrap things up here for this first look. So thank you for watching. Be sure to check out our Patreon if you'd like to support us and get your name on our little tally there. And if you are working on an upcoming game that you would like me to take a look at here on the channel, please don't hesitate to get in touch. But with all that said, be sure to check back for daily discussions on game design here and on game wisdom, where we examine the art and science of games. This has been Rime, and I will see you all in our next video. Until then, take care. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed things, be sure to do all the liking and subscribing that the kids are doing these days. Check out our Discord channel link down below where we hang out and chat game design, and come back later tonight for our regular streamings. But that's it, and tune in for more great content here and on Game Wisdom, where we examine the art and science of games.